Welcome back, everyone, to the Fantasy Forecast Show. I'm your host, the coach, Philip Kraft. So we are previewing week 2 of the NFL schedule, getting you guys the best matchups. I've got my top 5 quarterback plays, top 10 running back plays, top 10 wide receiver plays, and my top 5 tight end plays. Now, just a public service announcement from me. Please play responsibly. Do not go in debt trying to win at DFS. I'm going to give you guys the best content that I can so that you guys can be successful. I'm not one of these mega entry people. I throw in a few lineups. I try to win as much money as I can. And I have been successful. I'm not getting rich by any means. I actually make more money in the stock market than I do in DFS. So please be smart with your money. I'm not hiding anything from you guys. I've done a lot of math and I've done the matchups. So I'm giving you guys the best advice that I can possibly give. So do me a favor, since I've put in the work, you guys do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. That way you're alerted whenever I drop a new video, either NFL or NASCAR. And if you have not checked out the NASCAR video for tonight's race at Bristol after this video, go check it out. Our NASCAR content is second to none. I am constantly winning money in NASCAR, and the people who watch my videos are also winning money in NASCAR. I don't guarantee anything because anything can happen, but my formula is proven. So after you get through watching this, go check out our NASCAR content right there on YouTube, same channel. Hit that subscribe button. So without further ado, what we want to attack in the passing game. So I do like 3 really good matchups in the passing game. My number 1 matchup, I like the Atlanta and Dallas game. I think that's going to be a shootout. That, in my opinion, that's going to be the highest scoring game. I haven't even looked at the Vegas lines. All I've done is done my calculations, and my calculations tell me that is going to be the highest scoring game. And I like actually the passing game and the running game of both teams. I like the running game more for Dallas than I do Atlanta because Dallas has a little better defense on the rushing side of things. Atlanta's defense is very porous, so you can throw on them, you can run on them, and they're very soft at defending the running back out of the backfield for passes. So look for Zeke Elliott to not only rush but also get some passes out of the backfield. So I think Zeke Elliott is going to have a monster game. And but let's get back to, I get a little off task sometimes. So my next 2 matchups I'd like to target in the passing game, Detroit and Green Bay. That's going to be a high-scoring game. And Minnesota and Indy, I think that's also going to be a high-scoring game. My top quarterback plays, I just did my top 5. Nothing out of the ordinary. Lamar Jackson's number 1, not necessarily because of his throwing, but he's going to be rushing. He gets a great matchup against Houston. Houston is actually pretty bad against the run. So I look for Lamar Jackson to be possibly the leading rusher. I thought about putting Mark Ingram and J.K. Dobbins in as top running back plays, but they're going to be eating shares in. So I don't want to mess with that. But Lamar Jackson, absolutely, number 1 play. He's the most expensive guy, and he's probably going to be highly owned. So if you're playing several lineups, throw him in and then get weird somewhere else. Other lineups, get him out of there and try to get weird on the other quarterbacks. But you do have to get weird. I'm a GPP player, so you got to get weird somewhere. So let's keep taking a look. So number 2, I got Patrick Mahomes. No shock there. Great quarterback, good matchup. And then we get Dak Prescott. He's got that great matchup against Atlanta. Definitely want exposure to that game. I want a lot of exposure to the Atlanta-Dallas game. Number 4, Aaron Rodgers. And number 5, Matt Ryan. So Matt Ryan, Dak Prescott, those are the two guys going head to head. Love, love, love that matchup right there in that game. Top running back plays. Number one is Derrick Henry for the Tennessee Titans. Derrick Henry, for whatever reason, loves to play the Jaguars. Anytime you see Derrick Henry playing the Jaguars, you play Derrick Henry in DFS season long. In season long, you got him in there anyway. DFS, sign me up. Derrick Henry is going to eat. Then at number two, we don't have the usual suspects all the way up there at the top. I got a little bit weird there. That's going to be a little different than what you might find some of the other experts, but I'm trying to go by some game flow and uh, just the numbers that I put together. And I've been doing math. I think I've been doing the math and writing stuff down for about 3 hours now. So I feel pretty confident in these picks. So number two, I got Kenyon Drake with Arizona. His matchup is great. Love the matchup. Definitely going to be firing up some Kenyon Drake. Number three, Austin Eckler with the Los Angeles Chargers. Definitely love that play. Number four, Zeke Elliott. There's that Dallas game. Zeke is going to eat. I love that play. Um, I could definitely move him up to number two behind Derrick Henry. But the numbers were saying number four. But I love that play. I think he is going to be, if he's not the top guy, he's going to be second right behind Derrick Henry. Love it, love it, love it. Number five, Dalvin Cook with Minnesota. Number six, Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones looked good this past week. He is showing that he is the guy. He is the guy in Green Bay for the running back position. There was talk in camp that maybe he was going to get surpassed. No, no, he is the dude. He's going to get the carries. Now, I got Christian McCaffrey at number seven. Carolina didn't look all that great this past Sunday. Christian McCaffrey always looks pretty good, but he's going to be expensive. He's that name that everybody's going to be going after. He's going to get his touches. He's going to get catches out of the backfield, but I don't know if he's going to pay off his price point. So I got him down there at number seven because I do like the other guys ahead of him. I'd rather play them ahead of Christian McCaffrey. Number eight, Raheem Mostert for San Francisco. He's got a great matchup. Number nine, Clyde Edwards-Helaire for Kansas City. Had a great rookie debut. I think that's going to continue. Kansas City has a great offensive scheme for running backs, and they eat. If you're a Kansas City running back, Andy Reid is your guy. He's going to make it where you have holes. The offense is so deceptive that the holes just open up. I think they use some zone blocking, and it's a running back's dream. So definitely like some Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And then at number 10, Saquon Barkley. That was one of those picks where the matchup's okay. It's not great. They're playing the Bears, I believe, and whew, it's Saquon Barkley. He's a great player. He's a stud of a player. He did not have that great of a game week one. I look for a bounce back game for Saquon. I don't think it's going to be earth shattering by any means, but serviceable enough to get him top 10 in the running backs for this week, at least for the Sunday games. So let's get to top wide receivers. Really, no surprises right here for the top wide receivers. Number one, Davante Adams. Um, Green Bay is going to be chunking the ball. They're going to be running the ball. The offense was just clicking week one. And when that offense is clicking, they get in a rhythm, and they do that for several weeks. So keep plugging in those Packer players until they prove otherwise. So Davante Adams is number one for me this week. Number two, Julio Jones. There's that Atlanta Dallas game again. Going to have a lot of exposure. Number three, maybe this might be a surprise. I got Amari Cooper probably higher than a lot of other experts. But again, I love this matchup. That this is going to be the top scoring game on Sunday. Dallas and Atlanta. I'm telling you, get those players in your lineup. Number 4, Tyreek Hill. Patrick Mahomes, he's got plenty of weapons. I was worried about Tyreek Hill week 1, and he got it done. And I think he's going to have a better week 2. Number 5, DeAndre Hopkins. Arizona's playing Washington. Washington looked good week 1. Their defense is solid. They've got a great passing defense too. That defensive line, ooh, they pin those ears back and they're coming at you. But with that being said, Kyler Murray's going to need that big target in DeAndre Hopkins to throw to because he's going to have to get rid of the ball a little quicker. He's going to be on the move a lot. He's going to be trying to find DeAndre Hopkins. I don't hate the play for Larry Fitzgerald either. He is that nice little safety valve for Kyler Murray. So if you want to throw Larry Fitzgerald in with for a little cheaper play, definitely you could go that route. Number 6, we got Allen Robinson with the Chicago Bears. He is the main target at Chicago. But Jimmy Graham, which we're going to get to him in just a minute, looked good week 1. We're seeing maybe the old Jimmy Graham in Chicago. So I'm liking that too. Number 7, Adam Thielen. A lot of people were thinking he was going to get passed up, but looking good. Kirk Cousins likes throwing to Adam Thielen. Like that matchup. Number 8, Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley got his. Julio got his. Again, that Atlanta Dallas game, definitely going to go with that high scoring game. Stephon Diggs, people were thinking that he was going to be written off. People were already writing him off. Going up to Buffalo, oh no, that's where wide receivers go to die. It literally, not literally speaking, but being sarcastic. Um, Definitely, he had a good week 1. He was a target for Josh Allen. So I got him ranked at number 9. And number 10, Mike Evans. All right. Tampa Bay is running out of people to throw to. So definitely Mike Evans. He looks to be healthy this week. Godwin is out. Um, I didn't look to see who the backup wide receiver is. Whoever that is, yeah, you could throw them in for a dart, but I definitely like Mike Evans coming in at my top 10 spot. Top 10 or top 5 tight ends. Number 1 is Mark Andrews, who's going to be the big target for Lamar Jackson. Look for Mark Andrews to be getting in the end zone this week, either 1 or 2 touchdowns. Yeah, I'm calling it 1 or 2 touchdowns there for Mark Andrews. Number 2, no surprise, Travis Kelce. I bet a lot of people have Travis Kelce ranked number 1. Mark Andrews is going to be your number 1 tight end this week. Number 3, Jimmy Graham. Yeah, going back to Jimmy Graham. He looked like the Jimmy Graham of old. Chicago's going to use him as a tight end. Definitely like it. Number 4 and number 5, going back to that Atlanta-Dallas game. Number 4 is Dalton Schultz, who is a tight end for Dallas. They had Blake Jarwin go out with injury. He will not be playing, so Dalton Schultz will be the guy stepping up. So he'll be the guy, and he's cheap. Then we get number 5, Hayden Hurst for Atlanta. Now, I was not on Hayden Hurst last week because I wanted to kind of wait and see what was going to happen in week 1 to see if he built that little rapport with Matt Ryan, and it was okay. But I think it's going to be even better in week 2, definitely with this matchup. But those are the plays. These are the guys that I am going with most of my lineups. Right here is right here in front of you. This is my own math. I'm not stealing anything from anybody else. I haven't even listened to another show. So this is it, guys, right here. I'm not hiding anything from you. This is most of my player pool right here. QBs, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. You guys stay safe, stay cashing.